Let's take a look at Valerian. Over this past weekend, I had the pleasure of watching Luc Besson's Valerian and the City of a Thousand Planets. For those of you unfamiliar with this French epic turned blockbuster film, Valerian tells the tale of two not-so-platonic spatial temporal time cops, named Valerian and Laureline. What is a spatial temporal time cop, you ask? Well, in this case, it's someone who polices the time stream to guard it from inconsistencies. Inconsistencies brought upon by illegal time travelers. Inconsistencies that could threaten the existence of Galaxity, the utopian equivalent of the future. This is a passion project for director Luc Besson, who you may recognize from such classic films as The Professional and The Fifth Element. The cup runneth over with this Valerian, and it seems that Pierre Christine and Jean-Claude Mézières, the creators of Valerian, are pouring the bottle. And it's a big bottle. Valerian has been around since 1967, and it's aged like a fine wine. I would love to say I got drunk on Valerian, but I'd be lying. Valerian and the City of a Thousand Planets gives audiences a good buzz, but it isn't maintainable. One gets the impression that the film's two leads were miscast. Dehan is handsome enough and competent enough, but his boyish frame and surfer sound don't evoke the Valerian of the comic book. A role that would have been better suited for a young Harrison Ford. As for Delavigne, one cannot argue that she is undeniably beautiful. Delavigne has a smile that could launch 1,000 ships, and eyes that, when inclined, could steal your soul. But it seems that Delavigne, for the moment, only has two settings: goddess and mannequin. A role that does little to harken back to the plucky, breezy, liberated, hyper-competent redhead that was so much a part of her character. A role meant for a young Sissy Spacek or Carrie Fisher. Ultimately, we shouldn't judge our leads too harshly, as the green screen has often turned even the most Shakespearean of actors into Pinocchio. Now on to the writing. The dialogue ranges from silk to cardboard, with an emphasis on the latter. And I'm not talking about delivery. The CG was more believable than the dialogue. The plot was obvious and lackluster. The antagonist, underwhelming and forgettable. The overall concept was promising, and still remains so. Perhaps the most saving grace is the cinematography and the special effects. In this, Valerian is unequaled. Valerian is one of the most beautiful, innovative movies I've ever seen. You want to live in the City of a Thousand Planets. Aside from the scene it borrowed from Star Wars, I'd even go as far as to say it is unique.
I think Star Wars borrowed from Valerian.
Wait, what?
Yeah, Valerian came out in '67, the books, the movies based on came out in 71. Star Wars didn't come out till 1977.
You're kidding me.
No, yeah, totally, inspired by.
Well,
You need a moment?
yeah, just give me a second.
Yeah, man. And don't even get me started about how George Lucas mined the shit out of Dune.
Okay. Enough. Don't ruin Star Wars for me.
So what would you rate it?
I'd give it about a 6 out of 10.
Should they make a sequel?
100%.
Should people watch it in 3D?
Absolutely.
What was your overall impression?
It's like an overcooked filet mignon. A little chewy, but not enough to ask the waiter to send it back. One gets the impression that Luc Besson told the story like he would have as a child, with all the charm and gusto of a stuttering innocent that has just discovered a great treasure and must share it with everyone. If you enjoyed what you saw, please like, share, and subscribe. And remember, read or die. And f*** you too, buddy. Well, this could get ugly.